everybody to yet another presentation of Hardhats TV. We've got a game for you today, probably the toughest one in this tournament, definitely thus far, against the Colorado Marucci Victus 17 under team, a club ball team from the Denver suburbs, more on the Aurora Centennial side than on the Highlands Ranch kind of side, but there you go. So we've got a game here today. The Hardhats won game one in this Pueblo tournament out here in Pueblo, Colorado. They were calling it the hottest day of the year. I have to agree. I believe it's 103 at the moment. So, yeah, take that as you will. Post 22 Hardhats carrying their 18-game win streak into this one. Here, let me get you the lineup. So, the Post 22 Hardhats are going to be the visiting team today, so we'll give you theirs first. The third baseman, Aiden Roberts, will lead off. Right fielder, Jace Morgan at the 2-hole. Center fielder, Harry Good, is third. Cleanup is first baseman, Alex Dietrich. Second baseman, Hayden Hollick, is fifth. Designated hitter, Aaron Roach, is sixth. Playing left field is Tate Crosswade at the 7. Catcher, Philip Bentz, is going to be 8. And shortstop, Wilson Kiefer at the 9, with Lee Negebauer on the mound. So Negatron going to take to the mound here. To repeat, the first three for the Hardhats. Third baseman, Aiden Roberts. Right fielder, Jace Morgan. And center fielder, Harry Good. The middle three, first baseman, Alex Dietrich. Second baseman, Hayden Hollick. And designated hitter, Aaron Roach. And the bottom three, left fielder, Tate Crossway. Catcher, Philip Bentz. And shortstop, Wilson Kiefer, with Lee Negebauer on the mound. So now, your lineup for the Colorado Victus team. Let me pull up some high schools real quick. Did a lot of research on this. So where is Brody? All right, real quick. Leading off is this catcher, believe it or not, Brody Sorrellis. He goes to Cherokee Trail High School. I know many friends that went there. For context, I am from the Denver Metro. Went to Grandview High School, the same high school actually as the pitcher for the Victus team. So Cherokee Trail, Brody Sorrellis going to be the catcher. Then at first base, we have Carter Landon from Arapahoe High School. Then we have on the mound, Jax Pfister from my very own Grandview Wolves. We are one pack. Go Wolves. All right, he's going to be on the mound batting third. Then left fielder is Andrew Smart. Where is he? Arapahoe as well. He's also Arapahoe. He'll be playing left field. Then third baseman is Micah Cabral, who is from Douglas County High School. And we're getting underway here in just a moment. Leading off for the Hardhats, Aiden Roberts. He puts up a bunt. Could be catchable. Luckily falls foul. And that'll be strike one. Oh, 0-1 count now here to Roberts. All right. Got them all down. So, hopefully the stream is going all right. I tried to get their Wi-Fi, but it sort of wasn't cooperating with me in a real way. Very upsetting. They gave me good info on things such as the passwords, but the passwords that they gave me are simply not very good. Sorry, moving you just a moment. I hope you don't mind. There we go. That should work. So, Roberts now finds himself in a full count. Swung on and hit into left center, and it will be through into the left field gap. Roberts rounding second. He will stay there. Leadoff double for Aiden Roberts. And the Hardhats on the base paths. They had a 12-run bottom of the first in game 1 against the Woodward Travelers from Woodward, Oklahoma. Roberts is on second. Nobody out. Up comes Jace Morgan. Puts down a bunt. It's a bouncer. Fister handles. He'll throw to third. The tag gets him. And they get the lead runner. So Roberts erased from the base paths, unfortunately, on a good fielder's choice from Fister. Jax Fister, little brother of Justice Fister, the closer for Grandview when I was there. Here's Harry Good. Reminder, this tournament, a wood bat tournament, believe it or not. Well, we didn't believe it when we got here. We had to go clean out of Dick's Sporting Goods to get all the bats for everybody. I believe we got like 3 bats. All wood, though, so it's a little bit different than normal. 1-0 count to Good. Fister throws about 85, 86. Can top out at 89, though. Jax Fister whips the ball with a lot of acceleration at the end of his motion. Kind of a funky delivery that really catches people weird. That's a curveball in the zone. A beautiful one from Fister. Shout out to Jake Chow, my successor at Grandview TV. He's done a great job with the program. Got to be with him his freshman year, my senior year. He's doing a great job. Gave me some of the info I need for these guys. Jax Fister, first team all Centennial League, which is a bigger deal than you think because most of the players here are going to college and most of them are from the Centennial League. He is the lone Grandview Wolf on this Victus team. Strike 2 given. Must have just hit the edge of the plate. Hope you all are having a good Thursday evening. It's hot. Very hot here in Pueblo. Curveball, swing and a miss. Harry goes down. Jax Fister, his first K. Up comes Dietrich. Hey there, Liam. Hope you're having a good day. Swung on and popped up. Third baseman giving chase. And Cabral to the edge. It bounces off the top of the fence. What are the odds of that? But not an out. Slightly too high. Is that a bald eagle? Am I crazy? Or is there an eagle's nest on top of the right field lights? I genuinely think there's an eagle's nest up there. That would be awesome. Here at Hobbs Field, ball gets away, and Morgan will advance to second on a wild pitch. That comes with having nasty stuff. It's harder for the catcher to catch as well. 1-1 count now, man on second. Hardhats looking to get on the board. They already did more than Victus's previous opponent. Victus pitched a combined no-hitter against some team that was called the Gold. The game before this, they're playing a consecutive doubleheader. The Hardhats had about an hour between ours. Well, 2 hours, but an hour before you had to prep for the next one, you know? You're gone for like an hour. That's what I'm saying. 1-2 to Dietrich. He's a hard strikeout. Fister has the stuff to do it, though. 1-2. Swinging, and it's a soft one to third. Cabral, the throw, caught, and that'll be the inning. So the Hardhats do not put up any in the top of the first, but they do get a double from Aiden Roberts. So a slight change from the last time, where they put up 12 runs in the first. In that inning, 1 hit turns into no runs. There are no earned runs, no errors, 1 man left on. Still 0-0. So let me give you some facts about these guys. Brody Sorrellis is one of many Cherokee Trail players on this team. Cherokee Trail in Aurora, Colorado, place. I mean, that's one of the high schools that Grandview shares their stadium with. Know plenty of people who went to Cherokee Trail. They're typically like 4th or 5th in the Centennial League. They're usually not good at much, but they were like top 5 in baseball this year, and they've got a ton of guys going very well. Sorrellis, 89-mile-an-hour infield velo. And batted 330 in high school. Has home run power. He's the leadoff man. Carter Landon from Arapahoe is batting second. He batted 390 in high school with 25 runs, 30 RBIs, 2 home runs, and 4 steals. Jax Pfister, a two-way guy. He'll be batting third. 89-mile-an-hour fastball. Has a 96.1 exit velo. A bag of fastball, changeup, curveball, and slider. And then we got Andrew Smart, but we will get here. So Lee Negebauer, the big lefty, on the mound here. Why does it say no data? Not supposed to do that. Negebauer's first pitch taken high and away. That's a ball. Apparently that was the second pitch. So 2-0 now for Negebauer. Fastball in the zone. That's the bread and butter. Both teams throwing hard-throwing lefties. Both happen to be blonde. Interesting. Negebauer, the 2-1. Hit over to third. Roberts handles on a hop. The throw in time, and the first out recorded. So Sorrellis goes down. Reminder, this is a undefeated 6-0 team with stacked full of college talent. This Victus team, one of the contenders to win the tournament, and probably the hardest. We don't know. The Pueblo Azteca, also a very difficult team. We have 2 very tough teams on our schedule here in Pueblo. This is the first one, and possibly the strongest. They're a showcase team. 1-0 count here. Swing and a miss for Carter Landon. An Arapahoe Warrior. 1-1. I played varsity tennis against Arapahoe once. Is the scoreboard not up? Oh my gosh, what's happening? Didn't mean for that to happen. I've been operating the scoreboard this whole time. Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened there. Thank you for the catch, Liam. I appreciate it. We had a scoreboard, it just wasn't up. Swung on and hit into left. Underneath it, making the catch is Tate Crossway, and the first 2 put away now for the Hardhats. Jax Pfister now going to come up. The pitcher in the first inning. Pfister, a big righty, or big lefty, sorry. Oh, he's batting right, pitching left. Interesting. Recorded 96.1 average exit velocity. He's got some serious punch to his hits. That's going to be hit back. Roberts handles. He'll throw all the way across the diamond, and what a play! Aiden Roberts rifles one all the way across and beats out Pfister for the third out. Outstanding throw from Aiden Roberts, and we are still tied up. No hits in the first inning for Victus. No hits, no runs, no earned runs, no errors. Nobody left on. Perfect first for the Hardhats. Pick it up where they left off with a combined no-hitter against the Woodward Travelers. Let me see, I got something for second team All-State. Pfister is second team All-State, Centennial League Pitcher of the Year. And hit a grand slam at state to win Grandview's first game at state in 5 years. Which we're not usually that good at baseball, so this is awesome. Pfister doing a few warm-up pitches. The due-up for this inning going to be Hayden Hollick, Aaron Roach, and Tate Crossway. Thank you all for bearing with the connection. It has been up and down. You can always hear my audio, though, for my sweet voice. Yay. All right. Hayden Hollick looking to lead off this inning with a bang. First pitch, outside ball one. And we went from excellent to no data. Fantastic. A reminder, every one of the Hardhats games here will be uploaded later in full resolution on the YouTube channel. So if you want to catch up later and without the connection issues, you could do that. And that'll be a hit by pitch. So Hollick takes his base. Got a man on first. It brings up Aaron Roach. Hollick started to take off. First pitch fouled away. And he'll have to come back. Leading off of first, a bunt put down the line and foul. Hardhats trying to get even a single run here. They think that'd be crucial. So 2 fouls now for Aaron Roach. Oh-2 count. Pfister got some serious stuff in the tank. There it is. Swung on down the line, but foul. Close ball. Good contact there from Aaron Roach. All of these will be reposted later tonight to the Hardhats TV YouTube channel. I know that's not ideal, but they will be, and it'll be in full, beautiful resolution. High and inside, 2-2. Two-two count. Throwback to first, doesn't get Hollick. Pfister. Up and outside, no question about that one. Count runs full. At least that's what I'm counting. Umpire is not giving signs, and he's fighting. He's a hard guy to strike out. Doesn't go down without a fight. So full count to Roach. Man on first, nobody out here in the top of the second against this very difficult Victus team, showcase team from Aurora, Colorado. Swung on and fouled off. Now up to 7 pitches on the at-bat. If nothing else, Roach doing his part in tiring out Jax Pfister. That's Pfister with a P. P-F-I-S-T-E-R. That's definitely an eagle's nest. That's awesome. High and outside. Never mind, it wasn't full. I messed up. So now it's full. The scoreboard people were right. Pfister, the payoff. Called strike 3. Just caught the top of the zone by the letters. And Aaron Roach goes down looking. That's the second strikeout of the game. First one looking for Jax Pfister. Full name Jackson. Got to broadcast his brother Justice when I was at high school at Grandview, where he goes to school. Favorite thing, Jake Chow used to have a call whenever he'd get a strikeout. He was the closer for Grandview. He give him Justice. Hit hard to first, handled by the first baseman to second, and the relay to first in time. Double play. So a 3-4-1 double play will end the inning. Recap, no hits, no runs, no earned runs, no errors, nobody left on. Still a scoreless ball game. Hardhats with the only hit of the game. Aiden Roberts double in the top of the first, which is the only hit allowed by this Victus team in their 2 tournament games thus far. That eagle's nest is awesome. It's on the right field. Where'd I put it? It's on the right field pole, the right field light pole. There's somebody in it right now. One of the Eagles. But anyways, Lee Negebauer doing a good job. 1-2-3 inning in the first, thanks to a very helpful, incredible across the diamond throw from Aiden Roberts. The doo-up here, Andrew Smart, the cleanup man for this team, Arapahoe Warrior from Arapahoe High School. You may remember it from something. A 4.0 student, wide receiver and defensive back. And then Micah Cabral. Batted .343 in high school. 15 RBIs. 6 stolen bases. 0-1 count for for Negebauer to Smart. Throws a ball inside, now a 1-1. 1-1 count. Lee Negebauer. Rocks delivers. Ball low and inside. 2-1. So as I mentioned, Smart, a wide receiver / defensive back, definitely would help him in left field tracking down balls. This field the fences are just as tall as the other one, maybe even taller, maybe 20 feet. Hit hard and backhand, not going to be able to get it on the dive. Hayden Hollick tried that out. Harry will bring it back into the infield, and that'll be a single for Andrew Smart. Puts him on, presumably quite fast. Brings up Micah Cabral. Douglas County Husky, batting .343 in high school, and playing second today. First pitch, strike. Oh, 1. Low and inside. 1-1. Pitch well outside the zone, makes it 2-1. Cabral stepping back into the box. Rather hefty second baseman for what you'd normally expect. But 6 steals. So he still has some speed. Grounds it into the gap and into left field. 2 singles in a row now for Victus. And they're putting pressure on the Hardhats here, threatening to put a run on the board. Up comes Grady Jacobs, Ponderosa High School. They compete at the 4A level, not the 5A level, but have many players go to the next level. I can specifically remember a quarterback that went to Iowa named Anthony Padilla. No, not Anthony Padilla. That's the Smosh guy. A different Padilla. I can't remember. Maybe Colin Padilla. Taken high, 1-0. Pretty impressive to make it to this team from that lower level. Showing bunt, putting it down. It's a good one. Neckenbauer handles the throw offline, but he does touch the bag. Never mind, he does not. They thought that Hayden Hollick didn't. They appealed to the home plate umpire, and Hayden Hollick was not on the bag. He had time to get back on the bag. He was pulled off by the throw, but he should have backed up and maybe tagged it a little more. So that'll go down as an error on Hollick. Cabral moves to second. Smart to third, and the bases are loaded with nobody out in the bottom of the second inning. Strike 1. This is Sean Clace from Cherry Creek High School. Cherry Creek, a perennial powerhouse. You may know them from many of their players. They won 4 straight football state championships under the guide of Dave Logan, the do-everything man, the modern renaissance man in sports. 0-2. Fastball is chopped to second. He'll run to the bag himself, and Kiefer will not have anything else. The go-ahead run is scored. Man at second retired. That ball just took too long to come back down to the earth. Grady Jacobs out on a fielder's choice. Sean Clace now on first, Cabral on third, and Andrew Smart came in to score. Brings up Colby Bullard of Chatfield. Chatfield a little more out of the way. Fouled hard and away. Maybe he carpools with the 9-hole hitter, Reese Hodges, who is also a Chatfield player. 0-1. Taking off is the runner. Bent throws. There will be no play. So Clay steals second. And now 2 on, no double play opportunity. Lee Negebauer pitching quite well, I would say. One. Hit down the line. There's going to be a play at the plate. Bentz gets it, tags the man, and they will record the second out. So Hardhats get the man at the plate. Good decision there from Roberts to throw home. A 5-2 put out is the second out of the inning. So Sean Clace now at third. Colby Bullard advances on the fielder's choice to first base. And runners on the corners, 2 outs. The Hardhats only surrendered 1 in this inning. Negebauer up and away. Bentz keeps it from the backstop. Bullard does have 6 steals on the season. High ball 2. So yeah, 6 steals on the season for Colby Bullard, who is standing at first base. Reese Hodges up to bat. Throw back to first, not going to catch him. Lee's got a great view of first base, being the lefty. Reese Hodges batted just .222 in high school this year. Probably out there for defensive purposes at shortstop. Swing and a miss on a ball way above the zone. He was reaching top shelf, couldn't quite come up with it. Some other people are warming up in our bullpen. Kind of odd. 2-1. Fastball chopped over to third. Roberts going to have a play at first. He throws it as hard as he can and makes the out. A rocket out of the arm of Aiden Roberts will retire Reese Hodges. Victus puts on 3 with nobody out. Lee Negebauer surrenders just 1 run. And the Hardhats do trail, but just 1. Down 1-0 after 2. So let's recap that inning. 2 hits lead to 1 run. It is earned to the pitcher, Lee Negebauer. There is 1 error on second baseman Hayden Hollick. And there are 2 men left aboard. 1-0 the score. Pfister coming out for his 3rd inning of work. Putting in some things here. For everybody. I did a lot of research on the bus here about all the players on this team. Got to write them down though. Phillip Bent's first hit, a chopper to short. The throw is high. They have to tag him. The ball comes out of the glove. And that'll be an error. Phillip Bent's reaching safely on the first error of the game for the Victus team from Colorado. I believe that'll go down as an E6 charge to Sean Clace, Reese Hodges. So Hodges commits the first error. It was a throw not only off the bag, but that got bounced out of the glove of the first baseman. Phillip Bent's a dangerous base runner. That's a strong bunt. Put over to third. Barehanded play to second. That was impressive. We swap first baseman as the Hardhats bunt strategy not working yet. 5-4 put out, fielder's choice. And Wilson Kiefer now on first. He's got speed as well. Swung on by Roberts, he'll foul it away. Roberts with the only hit of the game for the Hardhats. It was a leadoff double into the left center field gap. Oh, 1. Chopped foul. Oh, 2. Swung on and hit into left. Should be an easy play, and it is for Smart. Aiden Roberts flies out to left field. Man on first. Jace Morgan fouls one off the mask of the catcher on the first pitch he sees. 0-1. Yeah, I see that's lagging. A lot of dropped frames. I've tried to get the Wi-Fi here. They've given me the passwords, but whenever I put them in, they simply don't work. And I got it from 2 different sources. So I guess this is what we got, unfortunately. But there will be a full resolution broadcast uploaded at the end of the night. Oh, 1. Swung on and fouled away. That barehanded play, quite impressive by the third baseman Micah Cabral. They've made comebacks in plenty of those games. 1 run after 2, not really that scary. 0-2 for Pfister. Curveball fouled away. Torvey looking to get the rebound. Will steal second base. So now in scoring position, Wilson Kiefer. Ball in the dirt. Makes it 2-2. On deck, Harry Good. Swung on and missed. They will have to make the throw to first. They do. And Jace Morgan goes down on strikes. The Hardhats do not put up any in the top of the third. In that inning, no hits turn into no runs. No earned runs, 1 error on the shortstop, Reese Hodges, and 1 man is left on base. Still scoreless after 3 for the Hardhats. Victus on the board, 1-0. Bottom of the third upcoming for Lee Negebauer and the Hardhats. Negebauer sets up, delivers, low in the dirt, ball 1. Very good. Struck out in the first. Playing center here. High ball up and inside. Ducking out of the way is Brody Sorrellis. Or Soroyas. 2-0 count now to Soroyas. Fastball hits the upper right corner. Negebauer locates, and it's now 2-1. Curveball in the zone. Negebauer again. Pinpoint accuracy, nibbling on that outside edge. The 2-2. Fastball low and inside. Loads the count. Payoff pitch. Curveball. Put down. Handled by Roberts. The throw on target in time. And Soroyas is 5-3 put out for his second time in this game. Brings up Carter Landon. Landon flew out to take crossweight and left in the first inning. Reminder, full broadcast will be uploaded once we get back to the hotel. Swing and a miss. Well, this one's not going to be full. You're going to miss the top of the first. But the bottom of the first onward, all full. In nice, crispy resolution. Though there is like netting in the way. Which is happening on your screen too. So, unfortunately, 0-1. That's just what happens, you know, I got to protect everybody. One count. Carter Landon up to bat. Negebauer, curveball, grounded over to short, charged by Kiefer. The throw is high and through the glove of Alex Dietrich, allowing Landon to reach safely. The throw was on time, but a little high. That'll go down as an error on Kiefer. He had to do a very abbreviated throw to try to catch Landon at first. Up comes Jax Pfister, trying to help out his own cause. He's pitched a 3. These two teams feel evenly matched, especially with Lee Negebauer on the mound. 1-0 count now for Pfister. Hard down the line and foul. While I was at Grandview, I watched the longest home run I've ever seen hit. Wyatt Walters, an offensive lineman for our team, a left guard on the football team, slugged one at least 440 down the way over the trees and right. Strike down the middle. 1-2 now for Negebauer. Jackson Pfister, the 1-2. Hard to be a pitcher and a 3-hole hitter. You have to be one heck of a player for that. Such as the Centennial League Pitcher of the Year. Two-two. Fastball, swing and a miss, strike 3 into the glove of Phillip Bentz, a foul tip. Strike 3. That'll be the, surprisingly, the first strikeout of the game for Lee Negebauer. And up comes Andrew Smart. He got the hitting rolling here for Victus. He had a leadoff single past the second baseman in a gap that Hollick is now filling. Low and inside. Bentz does a heck of a job to catch it off the bounce. What instincts he has. 1-0 count. Bentz sets up. Calls for a ball on the outside. He gets one. That's going to be swung on and squared up into left. Crossway handles it on a bounce. And his second hit of the day, the cleanup man, Andrew Smart, holding up his end of the bargain. So Carter Landon now on second base. Andrew Smart, his second hit of the day, brings up Micah Cabral, the only other batter with a hit on this ball game for Victus. He hit one right after Smart. That one was through in between short and third. 2 men on, force out everywhere but home. Negebauer looks, delivers. Smacked foul. Roach does a good deed, or Jace Morgan does a good deed out there and right. Walks into foul territory to throw the ball to the dugout. One. Negebauer, high pitch, throw back to first on a pickoff attempt, not going to happen. 2-1, the throw back to Negebauer gets away, but it's going to third, where they're definitely not going to try to run with Aiden Roberts picking up the ball there. Maybe if they started with a slight lead. 2-1 count. Negebauer sets, delivers, fastball down the middle, swing and a miss. Negebauer overpowers the batter Cabral. Cabral made an impressive barehanded grab on a bunt attempt from Wilson Kiefer in the bottom of the top of the third. 2-2. Negebauer, fastball, swing and a miss, strike 3. The high heat sits down Cabral. Second strikeout of the inning. Both foul tips. Cabral disappointed in himself. The Victus team won a hit, turns into no runs. No earned runs. There is an error on Wilson Kiefer, and the Hardhats leave 2 on base. So despite a hit and an error, the Hardhats don't let anybody pass first or past second base. And it is now going into the top of the fourth. The Hardhats trailing by just 1. 4 innings in. And it's a 1-0 ball game in favor of Colorado Victus. Jax Pfister rolling around his arm a little. Grady Jacobs going to lead off the next inning. Due up for the Hardhats here, it's the Power Bats. Harry Good, Alex Dietrich, and Hayden Hollick. They could string at least 2 hits of those together. Somebody's coming home, I guarantee it.
I'm good. I'm gonna sneak through here. That's all right.
That works. Pfister, first pitch, swing and a miss on the outside. It's that late movement on the fastball. Very good. The 0-1 here in the top of the fourth. Low ball taken at the knees. 1-1 count now for good. Pitch. Swung on and hit high into shallow center. Second baseman wants it. Center fielder takes over and he drops it. What in the world was the communication there? Harry Good takes his bat all the way to first base. The second baseman, Clace, was fully underneath that fly ball, and the center fielder calls priority. Grady Jacobs comes running. He thinks he has a grab on it, and the ball into his glove, and he hits the ground. It pops out. A very odd choice there from Jacobs. That'll definitely be classed as an error. Strike one delivered to Alex Dietrich. But nonetheless, the Hardhats are on the base paths. 0-1 count to Dietrich. Harry going to stay put as that ball misses high. Swung on and chopped over to second. Throw to second and now to first. A double play. Harry Good out. Clace makes up for Grady Jacobs' error in left, or in center. They classified that as a hit somehow. So that'll be a 4-6-3 double play. And 2 down, nobody on now for Hayden Hollick. The double play has been a big deal here today. Pfister throws him about the hardest pitch he can. That one high 80s. Hollick was hit by a pitch, got to first, and was doubled up in the second inning. Swing and a miss. The fastball blazes by Hollick's bat. Maybe leaving a slight singe on it. And the Hardhats still without any scoring through 4 innings of batting. Strikeout number 4 for Pfister. Give him jacks. Not quite the same. So in that inning, no hits turn into no runs, no earned runs. There is an error on the center fielder, Grady Jacobs. And nobody is left on. Jax Pfister pitching a shutout thus far. Lee Negebauer pretty close to it. Had a sketchy second inning, but was able to get out of a bases loaded, no out situation, only allowing 1 run to score. Due up here for Victus. Grady Jacobs, Sam Clace, and Colby Ballard. Something to note about Grady Jacobs. When I was looking through his Max Preps profile on his baseball stats, something stuck out to me. He had a 442 OBP and an OPS of only 493. Usually, so that's like slugging plus OBP, you know? He was hitting like exclusively singles his entire year. Has a 79 recorded exit velo. Kind of a weak bat, but he's been able to poke him into places for singles, base hits. And that's what they're going to ask him to do here in the bottom of the fourth. Taking high, the Azteca seemingly in a nightcap. I see a lot of them out here warming up. We will play them at 5 o'clock on Saturday night. As the other tough one, that could decide who goes to the championship. in this tournament. Hit hard right to Roberts. And he will make the grab. 2 down now, or 1 down in the bottom of the 4th. Roberts having a great defensive game. Bottom of the 4th, Sam Clace back up. He grounded it out, but reached on a fielder's choice, got an RBI, the only RBI of the game thus far. Soft one over to third. Roberts handles the throw in time. And 2 down now, both in the hands of Aiden Roberts. He's such a good defensive second baseman. For any of you at this tournament that are scouting any of these showcase teams, Aiden Roberts, heck of a ball player. That could be an asset to any of your programs. Leadoff man, great third baseman defensively, fouled away. Lightning quick reflexes, good arm, consistent accuracy, and a great base stealer as well. Colby Ballard now up. 339 he batted at Chatfield in high school this year. Ball low and inside. He has to shuffle out of the way there, trying not to get hit. Thank you all for tuning into Hardhats TV. I'm Oliver Fell. Reminder, a full resolution broadcast of this game will be uploaded later to the video section of Hardhats TV. If you're subscribed to the channel, you can see that. If you're not, you're going to miss out on that, and you might be a little sad. There will also, if you miss game 1, that'll also be uploaded later. Swung on right back up the middle, given a ride. Harry has to go chase it down. It gets caught in the grass, and that'll be a single. So a 2-out single for Colby Ballard. He has speed. 6 stolen bases on the season, but the last time he was up, he did not try to. Here's Reese Hodges. Had an error in the top of the 3rd. And grounded out to Aiden Roberts to end the 1st inning. Or end the 2nd inning. 0-1 to Lee Negebauer. Or for Lee Negebauer. 2-2 to 0-1 to Hodges. High and inside, 2-1 now for Negebauer here to Reese Hodges. Aiden Lighty taking some sort of inventory on a clipboard right now. Possibly tracking Lee's pitch count. Swung on and lifted into right. Underneath it is Morgan, and he will make the grab. So another shutout inning for Lee Negebauer. With the exception of the bottom of the 2nd, a pretty great outing. All in all, I'd say a pretty great outing overall. This has definitely been a pitcher's duel between Jax Pfister and Lee Negebauer. And through 4, the scorecard reads 1-0 in Pfister's favor. But plenty of rounds still to go. In that inning, 1 hit turns into no runs, no earned runs, no hard hat errors, and 1 man is left on. It's still 1-0. Hardhats 18 wins in a row. We have not lost since May 19th. That's almost like 4 weeks ago. Up to 25 days in a row without a loss. Currently sporting a record of 28-8, 20 games over 500. This Hardhats team, serious business. With the seniority of everybody here, it's definitely a deal where you have to think this could be a window opening for special opportunities in this season for national contention for Shelby. things such as that. You win 18 in a row, and you return seven of your nine starters. Outside, ball one, or never mind, called strike. Aaron Roach setting up here in the fourth. He will foul away a ball, and it's now 0-2. His last time up, he was trying to bunt. 2 bunts, then kept on fighting full count and was struck out looking. Pfister gives him another one. Roach keeps fouling him away. Three pitches deep into this one, Pfister. They do have a pitch count here at Hobbs Field. That's pretty neat. So 56 pitches thus far for Jax Pfister. Swing and a miss on a high pitch. Aaron Roach goes down. He's mad with himself. And the first out recorded. Pfister cuts down Aaron Roach. His 5th strikeout of the game. Well, Jake was not lying. Jax Pfister indeed a dog. Tay Crossway grounded into a double play his last time up. An odd one, a 3-4-1 double play. Grounded to first, and they threw to second, then threw it to the pitcher covering first. Inside, off the end of the bat, I think. No, didn't. Don't know what it hit, but it took a jolt somewhere in there. 2-0. Crossway. Swing and a miss on a high ball. Crossway gets his own bat. Everybody else using 33s. He's the only one that uses a 34-ounce bat. So when we had to get Woods, we had to get him a 34. That's hit into right. And they try to cut it down. The throw not in time. Infield single for Tay Crossway. A good attempt there from Clace. He's able to knock it down, but cannot get it in time. Infield single for Tate Crossway. Puts him on with 1 out. And up comes Bentz. Bentz reached on an error from the shortstop his last time up. 1-0 count now here to the pitcher. He has really up and down performances. I feel like he'll go 2 for 3 like several games, and then the next game he'll go like 0 for 3. It's interesting. Swing and a miss, 1-1. One of his biggest focus been plate approach this season, trying to improve on his offense. The way he says it, a good defensive catcher. Offense is a plus no matter what. Ball to the back, and Tate Crossway will advance. So now in scoring position, the tying run in scoring position. With 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Also a 2-1 count now here to Bentz. Wilson Kiefer on deck. Aiden Roberts after him. Tate, not necessarily the fastest guy on the team, but he's got some speed. He plays outfield. Called strike on the inside of the plate. Bentz flinches at that one, does not go for it. 2-2 count. Outside, ball 3. Now a full count now here to Phillip Bentz. Taps his chest. He's ready. Jax Pfister gonna have to come through with a payoff pitch to Bentz. He sets, delivers, fires, and it is swung on, popped up into shallow left, handled by the shortstop, and that'll be the second out. So Pfister wins this battle. But the pitch count driven up a little. It says he's at 67 here in the top of the 5th. Realistically, that'd mean he could probably go the distance. Which is bad news for the Hardhats because he's been great. Wilson Kiefer now up. Strike 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his last time up. Or Bentz was retired at second. A single could, in theory, bring home Tate Crossweight, but with the way Wilson hits, a single for him is a lot shorter a hit than a single for most. Low and inside, Tate takes off for third. The throw to third, not going to get him, but he slides past the bag and he's out. Oh my goodness. Tate Crossweight slid too hard. Torby giving him a lesson here. He got there in time, beat the throw, but slid on the turf just a little too far. Tried to get back and was tagged out, so a 2-5 put out. In that inning, one hit turns into no runs, no earned runs, no errors, nobody left on. An unfortunate break for the Hardhats. Could have gotten him into scoring position, well, into third, where Kiefer would just have to put something in the gap to get the Hardhats the tie. Unfortunately, it didn't work there. So bottom of the fifth, Lee Negebauer coming back out for his fifth inning of work. Scoreboard lists him at 65 pitches in the ball game, meaning he will go at least till the sixth, unless he starts to show signs of fatigue. Thank you all for tuning into Hardhats TV. I'm sorry about the Wi-Fi. I did my best here. Got the connection, asked for it, sent emails 2 days in advance to make sure we had connection for the tournament. They said yes. I got the passwords for everything, but the passwords simply aren't working. I'll have to troubleshoot it in the morning before our Greeley game with some more of the tournament organizers. Ball in the dirt off the umpire's leg. 1-0. Up to bat to start off the fifth for Victus, the leadoff man, Brody Soroyas. Soroyas has grounded out to Aiden Roberts both of his times up. Grounds to Roberts. He'll knock it down for the third time. A ground out 5-3 for the third time. Brody Soroyas goes down to lead off an inning. That is freaky. 3 leadoff hits. All 3 of them into the glove of Aiden Roberts for a 5-3 putout. Who was over there being the third base coach? Oh, that's not for our team. That would explain it. I don't know that guy. So Carter landed now up. He reached on a soft grounder that Wilson Kiefer had to make a rush throw to get to first, which went high and out of the glove of Alex Dietrich. There's another high hop. Kiefer has it. The throw is high again to the back. Bent's going to handle it. He slides. No play to be made. And a second error on Wilson Kiefer going to advance Landon. That is freaky. Just as I'm talking about it. Just as I was talking about the ground out earlier, then I talk about Kiefer getting a high hop, having to make a forced throw and throwing it high. Then he does it just there. I've got some sort of voodoo curse here. It's good news for the next batter, but after that it's not. Wilson Kiefer, a very sure-handed shortstop. Not like him to do this. So, my next one, Jax Pfister. Oh, is he still in? That looks like a taller guy than him. Am I crazy? No, that's him. Swing and a miss, strike one. So my voodoo for this one, Jax Pfister, his last time up, swing and a miss, foul tip into the glove of Philip Bentz. We'll see if that happens. 0-1. Low and inside. 1-1 now for Pfister. Pfister got some serious pop in his bat. He projects well for a D1 scholarship. 1-1. Called strike on the edge of the plate. 1-2. A 1-2 count. Low in the dirt. And Phillip Bentz has to walk that one down. It's a 2-2 count now here to Jax Pfister, the Wolf. 2-2. Hit down the line and foul. A close call. Something else, a little fun fact about Grandview. Several players going pro in many sports, but the ones for baseball, the only two pros in baseball thus far, both class of, I believe, 08, I want to say. Maybe 2010, something like that. Catcher turned first baseman Greg Bird, grounded, off of his, he swung and hit part of his body on the ball. I think he's going to rewrap his glove, might have been his hand there. And now a 2-2. But the two players, MLB players, Greg Bird, a catcher, first baseman, played catcher at Grandview, taken 6th round, and then a future first-round draft pick and almost NL Cy Young Award winner, Kevin Gausman. I ended up taking history from his brother, Brian Gausman. That's popped up into left. Kiefer giving way. Crossway makes the grab. And 2 outs now here in the 5th inning. So, yeah, not every day do you get the brother of a 4-time All-Star there to do that, to teach you AP US history. But Brian Gausman did. He was a good teacher. He also did PA for the school. Pretty cool. He also went to New Mexico State and played a little bit of the minors. Curveball, strike 1. We do have action in the bullpen. I'm seeing a 19 at the moment. I believe that's River Walters. 0-1. Curveball, strike 2. Lee Negebauer nibbling at the edge. Setting up Andrew Smart. He has 2 singles on the day. Has not gotten out at the plate. It's an 0-2 now. Negebauer sets, delivers. High. Smart starts to swing and thinks better of it. Smart, the cleanup man for a reason. He's been the only run in this game thus far, with a leadoff single in the 2nd. Also had a single in the 3rd. Accounts for half of the hits on the scoreboard. Just low. And now the count 2-2. And he will make the grab on the warning track. What a play! Harry Good over the shoulder, tracking that one for at least 335 feet. All the way to the track, Harry Good makes the grab, saves a run, and the Hardhats do not surrender anything in the bottom of the 5th. What a play out there for Harry. What a play. Jax Pfister pitching right-handed right now. He's pitched left thus far. He's batted right. But now he's going to pitch right. Huh. He hit his hand on his last at bat there. Does he think he's ambidextrous? Perhaps. Oh, never mind. I've been doing it wrong. He's right. I'm just crazy. Off the meds today. Still uncommitted, class of 25. One of the best pitchers in Colorado. They threw their ace at us, as we did with them. That's why it's been such a good pitcher's duel. Top of the 6th here now. Wilson Kiefer going to lead off. The do-up is Kiefer, Roberts, and why is the transmitter doing that? Okay, we're good now. I don't know what that was. Sorry, the transmitters are doing something. We had some flickering of the camera the last time, so I decided to do transmitters like 3 feet away from each other, and something weird happened just now. But we are back. 1-1. Kiefer takes the ball low. It's 2-1. Two-one count. Curveball just hits the zone. A beauty there from Jax Pfister. And that'll be yet another strikeout for Pfister. He's up to 6 on the game. Still pitching a 2-hit shutout at the moment. Torvey wanting to ask something to the umpire. Seems like it's not that big a deal. He's asking the bench to get back into the dugout, I think. They were creeping out of the dugout a little. Now up to bat, Aiden Roberts smacks it overhand and down. 0-1. That was a very high swing for Roberts, and he somehow got on top of it. Very impressive. Oh, 1. Hit off the end of the bat and foul. 0-2 now for Roberts. Nobody on, 1 out in the top of the 6th. Hardhats need the run sooner rather than later. Lee's kept him in this game. Strike 3 called on the inside of the plate. 2 struck out looking now in the top of the 6th. 7 strikeouts for Jax Pfister. Jace Morgan now up. Morgan, pop up to third and put away by Cabral. A 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 6th. The Hardhats on the ropes here in what could end an 18-game win streak for them at the hands of this Victus team. They've played a very good game, only allowing 1 run on defense. But they allowed that 1 run, and Jax Pfister and the defense here not allowing anything further. Recap that inning. No hits, no runs, no earned runs, no errors, nobody left on. Still shutout for Jax Pfister. If you're wondering what I played at Grandview, I was a tennis player. Actually, never played baseball, but followed a lot of it as a kid. Still do now. That eagle and right is awesome. It's just an eagle nest on top of the... Ah! It's cool. I want to even say bald eagle, but I could be wrong. I want to thank all our sponsors here. I know that they're kind of jolting around the bottom right now with the connection. Thank you for making all this possible. High and outside, it is 1-0. Thanks to all the parents who not only made the trip but helped out. The Dietrichs and Crossweights collaborating on lunch. Fouled away. It's 1-1. Aw, the happy couple is back together. I really do think it's bald eagles. 1-1. Fouled away. Now a 1-2 count to Micah Cabral. He's crouching, crowding the plate. Bent sets up outside. Fastball is going to be popped into shallow right, where Hayden Hollick sees it into his glove. Brings up Grady Jacobs. One down here in the bottom of the sixth. Lee Negebauer up to 86 pitches on the ball game. Don't worry about his arm. He had 8 days rest before this start. Taken just a little low. Almost hit the corner there. 1-0 count now for Victus. Reminder, tonight, less than 4 hours from now, once I get back, there will be a full upload of the 2 games from today in good resolution with the full broadcast uploaded to the Hardhats TV YouTube channel. Low ball grounded in what should have been an out but was not at the strike, and then hit a liner to Roberts, who made a great grab on the fly. Just low, and that'll be the first walk of the ball game for Lee Negebauer. So Lee out man on. Jacobs reaches first. It could be a sign of fatigue. Nick Kindred, the pitching coach here for post, as I mentioned, for Lee Negebauer. Not something he's been doing. Man on first, 1 out. Grounded to short. Kiefer, backhanded grab to Hollick. The relay to first. In time. Double play. They're both put down. Twin killing. And nobody scores in the bottom of the sixth. 4 consecutive shutout innings for Lee Negebauer and the Hardhats. And that'll be a 6-4-3 double play, being the final inning of this ball game. Recap that inning. No hits, turned into no runs, no earned runs, no errors, nobody left on. Still 1-0. So that can't win situation with the 2 singles and the error in the bottom of the second, that turned into just 1 run with bases loaded, nobody out, could be the problem here. Jack Spister pitching a masterpiece against the Hardhats. He'll have to finish it out here in the top of the 7th. The Hardhats, 18-game win streak on the line here. Post 22 trails by just 1 run in this pitcher's duel. They're needing to dig deep and come through here. And the heart and muscle of the order here, Harry Good, Alex Dietrich, and Hayden. They can string together even 2 hits. Maybe one man gets on an extra base hit. This is the kind of wrecking ball crew that could bring home runners. That swung on and hit high and to left, going to the track and foul. That ball hit over the wall, but foul. A serious shot there. Home run of the season. 0-2. High ball. Pfister's curveball nowhere near the zone. Harry ducks a little. He measure twice, cut once type thing. A 1-2 to Good. Just off the plate. Good eye there. Harry discerns correctly, and it's now 2-2. Pfister. A curveball just off the plate. And it's a full count for Harry Good. A walk as good as a single here for the Northeastern Junior College player. Payoff from Pfister. Swung on and hit into left center. They're chasing it. Going back to the track, and it will be off of the wall. Not going to be able to handle it. Harry Good. Leadoff double, and the Hardhats set themselves up quite nicely. I wouldn't be totally shocked to see a pinch runner here. Harry is fast, but we have 2. Well, I would just think Carter Johnson at second, because he plays center and could play the center field position pretty well, and is probably a step faster than Harry. But a leadoff double, crucial. The first extra base hit of the game since the first inning, when we had a double from Aiden Roberts. That ball chased down by the wide receiver DB combo, Andrew Smart, in left field. He tried to make an over the shoulder catch of that long ball, hit off the bat of Harry Good, but was unable to track it down. That ball slightly too far. He had a chance at it though. So leadoff double puts the tying run at first. The Hardhats yet again coming through with the magic. They had a walk-off against Miles City on this run, and then came back from 6-2 down against Casper on the Saturday night showcase of last week. Strike 1, delivered at the bottom right corner. 0-1 count now to Dietrich, the RBI king on this team thus far. Shows bunt. Puts it down the first base line, but the backspin takes it foul, and now down in the count 0-2. Dietrich, not typically a bunter, but Coach Torvey ordering it, because in this situation, that tying run is all that really matters. If you could bring it in on 2 sacrifice bunts, or close, but still on the bag, first out recorded. And now we've got a man on third with 1 out. Hayden Hollick coming up to the plate. The squeeze, a possibility. So the tying run just 90 feet away, a wild pitch. Bunt squeeze, the infield playing in right now. Swing and a miss on a high pitch. The infield going to have to rethink things, as that was most certainly not a bunt. Harry Good stole home one of these games. Ryan Negebauer warming up in the bullpen. The closer for the Hardhats. That's strike 2. Pfister finds the zone. Now an 0-2 count. On deck, Aaron Roach. A sacrifice fly would tie things up here if Hollick can make good contact. Swung on and fouled away. He'll keep fighting. Oh-2 count now for Hollick. Pfister sets, delivers, swing and a miss. Strike 3, and Hollick goes down in a crucial moment. Here's Aaron Roach. He has come through big time in these moments. He had the game-winning RBI against the Billings Scarlets back in April. Bunt shown to the backstop. He's going to run in. Harry Good will score! The game all tied up on the final out. The Hardhats come through. Aaron Roach puts up a bunt. Ball gets past him. Maybe distracts or obstructs the vision of the catcher. It gets to the backstop. Harry Good will tie things up on 2 outs. Roach coming through again. And he'll take one off the shoulder. Stares down the pitcher. And he will take his base. Big at-bat there from Aaron Roach. Second hit by pitch for Jax Pfister. Brings up Tate Crossway. He has one of the 3 hits on the scoreboard right now for the Hardhats. That ball well inside on the lefty. 1-0. Outside, Roach takes off. The throw, not in time. He'll stay on the bag. And a stolen base puts him in scoring position for Tate Crossway. The Magic still alive here for the Hardhats. A generous called strike at the very, very bottom of the zone there. Now a 2-1 count. Pfister's fastball is timed up but foul from the 34-ounce bat of Tate Crossway. A 2-2. Roach takes off. The throw to third, not in time, and he will stay on the bag. He is safe. A second stolen base from Aaron Roach. And we've got a full count now. The go-ahead run just 90 feet away in the top of the 7th. The team has a chance to hand it off. That's going to be hit softly into left. Smart chasing it. It'll drop! An awkward check swing finds a hole in left field, and the Hardhats are on top. Tate Crossway comes through. Aaron Roach's stolen bases definitely helping there. He would not have scored otherwise. RBI single for Tate Crossway, and the Hardhats' 18-game win streak refuses to die. This team coming through when they're needed most. That's the sign of a great pitcher, or of a great squad. Jax Pfister will come off of the mound, having pitched 7 2/3 of a shutout before surrendering 2 runs and the lead. What a game from Jax Pfister. 8 strikeouts, only allows 4 hits. Earns just 2 runs. Thus far. I mean, Tate Crossway would be his. And walks, I believe he only walks 1. No, he walks none. Hits 2. and is in position for the loss, believe it or not. So now coming into the game in relief, let me get that for you. Ooh, Osprey, not Eagles. Thank you, Holly. I don't know if you can hear me right now. Thank you, Holly. They're Osprey, not Eagles. Very cool. Osprey I always assumed to be like a East Coast, like Gulf of Mexico type bird. But I guess they're out here. They're very cool. Let me look at the scorecard again. This is Jacob Osborne. Osborne gonna step up to the bump. Osborne goes to Legend High School. In his bag, he has 85 mile an hour pitcher, fastball, 68 mile an hour changeup, and a 71 mile an hour breaking ball. In his bio, he put down good composure, in particular during stressful situations. That's going to be a soft one. Going to be a run out. The throw good in time. A good play there from Cabral to keep Phillip Bentz from reaching base on an infield single. So 2 runs score in the top of the third. The Hardhats come through when they're needed most. And this win streak refusing to die. Lee Negebauer has led us to the lake here, pitching 6 innings of 1-run ball against this team of stacked college commits from Colorado all around the Denver Metro. Recap that inning. 2 hits lead to 2 runs. Both of them are earned to the starting pitcher, Jax Pfister. There were no errors, and 1 man is left on. I can't believe this win streak, man. The Hardhats have come through time and time and time again. The magic is so real. 18 wins in a row. They started this back on May 18th against Cheyenne Post 6 when they were just 10-8. And they have won 18 in a row. They now sit at 28-8. Looking to move to 29-8. And also, if they can win this, then Pueblo Azteca, seemingly the toughest opponent left on their tournament schedule, similarly hard to this team. If they can beat the Azteca on Saturday night and finish out the rest of their games against Parker Lightning Baseball Club and the Greeley Grays tomorrow morning, Andenucio. Sorry. So now Lee Negebauer looking to finish what he started. A heck of a job so far. Colby Ballard, the leadoff man in this inning. Ballard has a single and a ground out to his name. He is one of the 4 hits on the scoreboard. Strike, deliver. 1-2, fouled away. I'm going to bounce into close to right field. The umpire going to go get it. So a little more time for everybody. The Pueblo Azteca must be playing after this. 1-2, Negebauer. Grounded, just foul. Robert still snags it, perhaps as a show of dominance. He's had such a good defensive game at third base today. 1-2 count. Now, Negebauer. Looking, setting, delivering. Inside fastball, chopped foul. Ballard refusing to quit. The lefty up to 98 pitches. The drop-dead point for Legion is 105. He could finish any at-bat he starts before 105. Ryan Negebauer, his little brother and closer for this team, warming up. That ball inside, it's 2-2. 99 pitches for the lefty. He sets, rocks, delivers, kick, and it's fouled away again. Another fastball. Two-two. Reminder, full game uploaded in good quality later tonight on the Hardhats TV YouTube channel. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the inside curveball for Lee Negebauer. That one particularly hard. Took him 7 pitches. And now he's at 101. Remember, he could finish any at-bat he starts before hitting 105, but cannot pitch past 105 according to Legion rules. First pitch a ball, 102. Grounded to second. Handled by Hollig. The throw in time. 2 outs down in the bottom of the 7th. And it'll bring up the leadoff man, Brody Soroyas. Lee can do whatever he wants with finish it, no matter what. He could go the distance here, 103 pitches. Brody Soroyas grounded out to third in each of his 3 times up. First pitch outside, ball 1. 104 for Lee Negebauer. The 1-1. That ball inside at the feet. It doesn't get a piece of him. The batter tries to play it off as if it did. Umpire says, nope, get back in your box. None of that cheap stuff here. So 2-1 now. 3-1. 107 pitches for Lee Negebauer in this game. He sets, delivers. Strike 2. Changeup hitting the outside edge. And Lee to Brody Soroyas, trying to go the distance. Full count. A chance to extend this win streak and beat the Victus team. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss! No, wait. Strike, right? He swung. That must have gotten just the tiniest bit of the bat, I guess. If it hits him, but he swings, that's still a strikeout. Dang, I thought that, okay. Never mind. Swinging just barely a hit. So we got another payoff pitch. Lee Negebauer setting up, firing, fastball, hit over to second, handled by Hollig, the throw to first, in time, and the Hardhats win it! Lee Negebauer, 110 pitches, an outstanding performance, probably his best of the season. A 1-run win for him. He goes the distance. Haru, this is a special group of kids, and they're doing something special here. A chance to win this tournament. They got through possibly the hardest hurdle that they will face. What a game. Win goes to Lee Negebauer. Loss, unfortunately, goes to Jax Pfister despite his incredible performance. And that'll do it. So, the final score here. Post 22, 2. Victus, the Colorado Marucci Victus 17U Showcase Team, 1. And the Hardhats on top of the standings at the 44th Annual Tony Andenucio Memorial Tournament here in Pueblo, Colorado. We have a 9 a.m. game tomorrow morning at against the Greeley Grays. We will have that for you. Hopefully better connection every game here today. The first and the second. Both of them will be uploaded in full, in good quality later today once we get back to the hotel. So if you want to rewatch this in better quality,